Okay, once we've added the printer, it's going to ask us a few questions here. What kind of paper source unit we have, if we have a finisher or a punch unit. So I'll go over those briefly with you. Um, the PC 110 is a 3-tray configuration. So you'd have three 500 sheet trays. A PC 210 would be a 4-sheet tray configuration, meaning you have four 500 sheet trays. And a PC 410 is again a 3-tray configuration, but it's a large capacity tray, meaning it will hold paper on both sides of the tray. So in this case, we have none of those. And we do not have a finisher, and our finisher, since we don't have a finisher, we don't have a hole punch. So we're going to just leave those selected as none. If we don't know what they are, we can always go back in and add those later if we need to. So we're going to go ahead and press OK. All right. Now that we have our printer added, we need to set up some printing profiles because a lot of times our documents are more than one page, and when you install them, install the printer on your Mac, anything more than one page will print double-sided. And a lot of times we don't want that. We just want it single-sided. Or for instance, or maybe we also have a color printer and we want most everything in black and white, and occasionally we will use color, and we want to be able to select those when we want. We want to be able to control when those are printed out. So what we want to do is we find something to print. We're just going to leave this web page up for our demonstration. Just going to go to File, go to Print, and we're going to find our printer that we installed. In this case, it was our test copier. And then right here, the fourth line down, it may say Firefox or it may say Layout. But usually the fourth line down, and we are going to go down to Layout Finish. And right here is where we see the default is two-sided, so anything more than one page, it'll print a double-sided page. So we're going to go ahead and change that right now and select single-sided. And then if we just have a black and white copier, we can just come up here and save as current preset, just name it single-sided, and you'd be done with that. But in the case you may have a color printer, we're going to go back to where it says Layout Finish, and we'll go down here to Quality. And right here you see it's auto color. So we want black and white most of the time. We'll just have color once in a while. So we're going to set grayscale here, and then we're going to go back to the top, and we're going to save the current settings as a preset, and we're going to name it one-sided black and white. Press OK. So we're also going to set up a color print profile. So if we want color once in a while, we'll have that as well. So the settings will already be set. So we're going to go back down here and change it to auto color. And if you're doing something with high quality, you may want to play with these settings down here. I found the DTP gives me a pretty good quality for most things. But if you don't really care about the quality of the color, you just leave it set as document. And then we're going to go back to the top, and we're once again going to save as a preset. And this time we're going to name it one-sided color. Press OK. Now, if you have any other options, you may want to go back in here and set those up now at this time. Maybe the output method, whether you do you set your paper tray settings, such like that. So anything you need to change, you can go back into this fourth tab and change that. In this case, we do have account tracking, so we need to go ahead and set that up. So right here we go back to output method and go to account track, and at this time we can leave the department name blank, and we're going to go ahead and type in our password. Press OK, and from here we are done. So we're going to hit print or cancel, and then we'll just hit cancel and show you. So now we want to go print something. We go back up to File, hit Print, find our printer, just test copier. And from here you'll see that we have, if you go back to Layout Finish, go back to our, right here we have our print profile, so we have one-sided black and white, and we have a one-sided color. And so we can select what we want to do with that. And then we can go ahead and print. So in this case, we're going to print black and white. We just want a single page. And then we hit print. And we should be done from there.